got some questions from the readers because they're very excited that they have a guest editor, Oscar, the guest editor, and his chicken. Maybe you want to introduce your chicken?
This is actually Oscar chicken, and we met a couple of years ago, and we've had a wonderful journey since then. He's basically just been like my companion, and really helped me when I was down, and also just been there, to celebrate. And
because he's so fast.
Yeah,
so he can keep up.
Yeah, he keeps up with me, and sometimes I'm on the plane, but he's really quick and he can float, so he just swims across the sea. But he's really tired right now because he went out on a bender last night. So he has some parties for me sometimes, like he represents me at the party. And he went to a heat party recently, and that's why he's got his heat clothes. Yeah, but he's still got the medal. I mean, he's always been true, and Now this is actually his cousin. That's over here. It's actually it's like donated to him. So
that's very special.
Yeah, and he's very special. And I really I don't know what I'd do without him. So
Oscar the racing chicken.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
No, he's extremely special.
I think I'm gonna cry.
It's not getting emotional, but
okay, this is okay. We're not going to win an Oscar for this performance. Okay, right. So now some serious questions from our readers because they're very excited that they can have a athlete of your stature as their guest editor. You probably edit the magazine so much faster than I could ever do. Right. Okay, we're going to go straight into serious stuff. Money.
Yeah.
Actually, career, not so much money. Most athletes' careers are quite short-lived.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for when you stop competing?
I want to run for at least another 4 years, and then if I don't know, if maybe by after London, or I'll maybe wait till 2016 to the next Olympic Games, and then after that I'd like to actually go back and finish my studies. I'd like to do architecture, but at the moment there's just no time. It's quite a hectic degree, so I need to do that full time. So after athletics, I'd enjoy doing that. But I don't see myself, finishing up with running at least for another 4 or 5 years.
Who's your favorite architect?
I like the older guys, and then the guys who started the contemporary stuff, like Mies van der Rohe and like the Bauhaus, German Bauhaus stuff, and so I think that would be really cool. I like contemporary buildings and cosmopolitan design. So if I go into that, maybe not even do commercial buildings, but even if it's just as a hobby, to do really crazy houses with a lot of technology and clean cut lines, I'd really like it. Yeah.
Great. Maybe we can have the heat towers designed by Oscar next.
It'll be amazing.
Yes. All glass.
Yeah. Really beautiful.
Beautiful ventilation.
Yeah. I can see it now. It's phenomenal.
Well, space for chickens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chicken pen.
Maybe you can do him a chicken coop.
We'll have a floating chicken coop.
Okay, that sounds delightful.
Yeah.
And my next question was actually the reader wanted to know, if you hadn't been an athlete, what profession would you think you would have followed after you left school? Or would it have been architecture?
No, maybe it might have been architecture. I was just studying business management, so I wanted to go into restauranteering at a stage.
Okay.
I like interaction with people, and I like food, unfortunately. So I think I would have got into that. I think that would have been something that I would have enjoyed.
Okay.
But everything it kind of happens as it comes. So athletics is the place I'm at now, and then maybe when I'm finished with that, I'll go back to what I wanted to do originally, or change my mind and see how I've changed as a person, and do something a little bit differently.
What did you want to do when you were little?
I wanted to become an engineer when I was little, like a civil engineer.
Not far from the architecture.
No, not far.
Make sure that the building stays up.
Yes.
Okay, and then there aren't many 23-year-olds who are at the top of the game the way you are, with huge sponsorships, and you're clearly loaded. Just look at the. So are you a big spender?
No, I enjoy. If I go to Europe, they're really cool clothes, and shoes are like my fetish, so I enjoy those. But it's also, sports a very limited career, and although it's you can make a decent living, a really decent living out of it, you have to sort of remember that your days are numbered as an athlete. I could get injured tomorrow, and I'd like to know that if that did happen, I'd at least have something that I've worked for, that I can still show for it at the end of the day.
So who's your financial advisor?
I've got a friend who's down in Cape Town, a guy called Jared Wingate Pierce, who's at school with me and a couple of years older, and he's great sense of advice. And then Piet, my manager, obviously helps me if I need help on decisions. But I think the guy who's got the best knowledge is maybe my brother. He really gives me great advice on investments and stuff.
What's been his best advice to you?
Well, I mean, I invested in some property a couple of years ago, and I started an audiovisual company with my brother, and it's been doing really, really well. So it's called Thunder Vibe. Thunder Vibe Audio and Visual. We do got a lot of really big companies in South Africa that we do work for and stuff. And yeah, he's really good. And he's studied to be a CA, and he's really good with numbers and business and stuff. So.
And that's not fun for the heat reader. What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought yourself?
My house. This is really expensive.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's an investment.
Yeah.
And the silliest thing that you've ever blown money on? Like a lot of money that maybe you shouldn't have done.
Yeah, like I got buyer's blues afterwards. A couple of things, I guess. Some things I bought that I've got turntables at home that I think I've had 20-something thousand rand for that I love, but I hardly get to use them because I'm overseas all the time. And I think if I had to go back, I wouldn't have necessarily bought them. They're like the best of the best. They're CDJ 1000s, which are like awesome.
So maybe you can come DJ at our Hot 100 party.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. No, I'm not too bad. Leah's a good friend of mine. She's come over to my house quite a couple of times. She actually stays a couple of blocks away, so she's given me some hot tips on playing the decks, and not too bad if I say so myself.
So who do you like? What?
Oh, I love Euphonic. Fresh is awesome, and his new CD that's come out is really cool. I like the South African stuff, to be honest, and then in Italy, they've also like a lot of their like lounge, their kind of deep house is really nice. I think South Africa's like party house, funky house music is far better, and the electro music here is amazing. But overseas, like the relaxed lounge stuff is just awesome. So I enjoy listening to, music that I can just relax to a nice beat, and soul music. It's really
brings me to a question that someone asked. Are you a white boy on the dance floor, or like Michael Jackson?
I think I've got a bit of my mother was Kenyan, so I like to believe I have a bit of black blood in me. I don't think white boys have got rhythm when it comes to dance floor, but my best friend and I, we've got like a Chika Machika on SABC One. I've got that PVR. Like I just love watching it. It's just really cool. But I think unfortunately we don't get to go out as much as we'd like to. But when we do go out, I do think and definitely burning some tacky on the dance floor. It's always a must.
What's the most fabulous present you've ever bought someone?
I bought my sister a car for her 19th birthday. That was a nice present.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I think that's the nicest.
And your fanciest pair of shoes?
I own a pair of Mareschi shoes that I got from Mr. Mareschi in Italy, in Vigevano, that are really like insane, crocodile leather. Yeah, they're really, really porno, but they're really awesome.
What color?
They're black.
Not white.
No.
God.
Yeah, no, I don't do the whole white shoes thing.
Okay. What's your shoe size?
Size 9. Actually.
Why?
My brother and I, we're more or less the same height, and he's on a 10 shoe, but I like a 9. And I think 9s you get like shoes for everything.
So you can change your shoe size.
Yeah, so I've stuck with the 9 for like the last 7 years, and it's just really, it's cool. Like I don't ever have to throw shoes away because I'm growing out of them, and I don't have to worry about. If I got a pair of shoes and they fit, I know it's a 9. And if I buy a pair of shoes and say they don't have a 9, I can always fit into an 8 or a 10 if I have to. So, always a big plus, yeah.
One of the things in your book that I just loved is you said as a little boy you loved the fact that you could wear shoes forever and they never get stinky.
Yeah,
that's such a plus.
Yeah, it's a huge plus. And I don't have to change socks, which is so really cool. But the unfortunate part of that is sometimes I'll go to a meeting with white socks on because I forget to pack black ones. Because, it's not like a priority on my mind. So, unfortunately, these things happen.
They do, I guess.
Yeah.